That seems like a pretty solid policy for technology. So if you apply that model of utilization to, say, British Petroleum, well, I think it's pretty obvious what path we would be taking in regards to fossil fuels. The path, that we should be taking, that in a sane world we would be taking. But we don't live in a sane world. Not an overwhelmingly sane world, at any rate. In the modern world, we've prioritized our economy above the ecosystem. So I have a really simple statement that I think sums up my views on the ecosystem. It's kind of like a game or a puzzle, albeit a very simple one. You've got two things. On one hand, you have the economy. On the other hand, you have the ecosystem. Now, which one of these things can exist without the other? Take away the economy, the ecosystem is still there. Take away the ecosystem, you lose your economy too. So, I think that pretty much speaks for itself. In the end, we're all left with the same choice. What path do we really want to take? A path that makes our lives worse at an imperceptible rate, or one that makes our lives better at an imperceptible rate? That's the long term. As the Gulf disaster has clearly illustrated, for some people that choice has consequences that takes place at a very perceptible rate. In fact, in real time, and speaking of time, I think I would have to say that now is probably a great time for everyone in the United States and around the world to reflect on the choices that we've made collectively as a species. Ideally, every catastrophe is a learning opportunity. And if we can hope for anything to come from this incalculable loss, it would be that as a culture, as a society, and as a civilization, we would be able to learn and adapt our behavior to choose a better path for ourselves, for the future.